right now, going on the red stage soon, sometime will be the Tornado Brothers, and on the purple stage soon will be IU Dance Theater. But more importantly, right here, right now on the green stage, it is the Blast Poets, okay?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered this afternoon to witness a one-of-a-kind snort, a spontaneous combustion, a burning of gaseous matter. The people you will see today are not entertainers, not musicians. They are people like you and me who gather to make music and to have fun. Today they've invited you to a demonstration of their methods. Why? Because making music is better than consuming music. Because music is not the sole possession of elitist cock artists or intellectual worms. Because music connects with our basic motherfucking howling at the moon souls. But you don't know that until you make it, and it's got to come from within. This is not a performance. You are invited to participate and to dance. Please, join me in a warm welcome for the Belgian Poets. Hoosiers tonight. Some asshole hits the radio spread saying ugly things. He's snapping his fingers and talking real loud. He's abusive. she put up with it? One woman, not Susie, Sid Schooley. She can't believe it. And will never forget it. Madison's asshole. Madison's asshole. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Her family too. Her family too. Yes, man. More time to say it. You're right. Everything is changed. Other people come into the bar. They're unconcerned. Trying to get laid. Trying to get burned. Who gives a good goddamn? America, oh America, it's not my goddamn fucking fault. New wave on the jukebox, America's dream on the air. Don't smoke in this house. Purdue beaten by Kentucky. I'm asking you, where you spend that this Christmas? I'm not talking about last Christmas. I don't give a good goddamn. Where are you spending that Christmas, Somerville? And the blonde woman with 3 men around her, what is she after? Love? Hardly. Worship? Could be. One man hugs her, another smacks his lips. Who will win? Her? How can she lose? Now, 2 men hold her. They want her pussy. One man gets her phone number, another her smile, a hug. Goddamn, baby, what's it take to get your love? I can see you 10 years hence, maybe today. Just say, all men are the same. All they care for is sex. And you, dear woman, what about you? With your mouth you worry, what's in your mind? What if I split the air in two and leave a crackness of darkness behind? Could this parlor trick be enough to get your love tonight? It's time to wake up. Woman, 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 got a lot to do. Woman, 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 gotta walk to school. Woman, 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 got a lot to do. And now Alex gets his say. Okay, you guys rest for a minute here. This is called Roger Death. Yeah, I think it's really appropriate after Alex's act. All the trees are coming out. They're not fucking about, nor the people prancing about. A hyacinth's twin. Suddenly, like a cannon's roar, Roger Death storms the floor. A cantaloupe between his knees, glowing mucus green, like plutonium, a holy death, created through God's unholy breath, to eat up the host of all mankind. And now the band would love to play one of their numbers. What's it called, Bill? Come on up here. Whale Shark? Ed Emmer, come on up. You're in trouble now.
If I could be in the animal kingdom, I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark. You're swimming around this charcoal like vegetable soup, you know, these little pieces of like carrots floating around everything, you know, like a watermelon. That'd be kind of like the pasta, you know, because the pasta is kind of squishy, it's kind of white, you know, and sometimes you get tomato sauce that is kind of like your fucking fire, you know, that kind of stuff. If I could be any animal in the animal kingdom, I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark. So you're cruising, you're going down, you're about 2 inches down in the surface of the bed, you go through, you float through there, you're trying to swim, watch out, it's a piece of spinach, you go in the spinach, you go up, and come back, you go into some spaghetti, okay, almost down the bottom, there's a picture of Cookie Monster when you get to the bottom of the soup. I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark, if I could be any animal in the animal kingdom, I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark, I would be a whale shark. Okay, so this time, I'm gonna take a high dive off the spring going in there. Down in the soup. Okay, we're swimming around, we're going down. We're coming up. Okay, we're coming up. Oh, the bouillon chip, unmixed one of those sauces in the soup, all creamy, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're coming up there. And all the fish, like little things in the soup, right? Vegetables, stuff like that, like a fish, the meat, everything, you know. But still, I think the people be the best thing with the pasta, you know what I mean? Okay, like the pasta, like this little stars, everything. It starts like you can find things like a head, the arms, and the legs, and everything. And you go down the soup, and it's like, you know what I mean?
It'll be up here later. Ed, what stage are you on? What stage are you on? Purple? Is this the purple stage? No, this is the green stage. What time are you on, Ed? Ed, communicate. 3:15? Purple stage, me poetry. Ed Emmer.
Check. Check. Check, check, check.
like to play this part. I'm concerned with ideas, not rock and roll. First person. Men. Vomiting red and bleeding black. With white knuckles. Holding fast to my Technicolor carpet. Fingers. Close enough to poke out hollow eyes. Glaring! Glaring! And deeper with each thrust. Pulling out gray matter. Dripping. I got it rolling! Hiding in my kitchen sink. Rising so high that no one can conceive such holiness.
Next Saturday's April 23rd game at 6 p.m. Also 4 tickets to Sunday's April 24th.
Pastel and friend. I didn't know you were a jazz singer. They're not. This is really, Okay, this final thing you can help us with. There's a basic chant to this. It's the commies are coming. The commies are coming. So, if you feel like saying that out there, just help us along. The commies are coming. The commies are coming. Commies are coming. history buffs, what has been learned in the last few years in places called Vietnam, Nicaragua, Afghanistan? Strong people cannot be conquered by a force of man. There is nothing to fear. Anti-intellectuals forever. Anti-intellectuals forever. Then the truth keeps marching on. Anti-intellectuals forever. Anti-intellectuals forever. Anti-intellectuals forever. And the truth keeps marching on. Anti-intellectuals forever. Anti-intellectuals forever. Anti-intellectuals forever. And the truth keeps marching on. The Belgian poets, and we thank you.
All right, the Belgian poets. All right, coming up in a few minutes here is Aunt Gladys. All right, but right now, in between bands, you might want to head over to the WIUS tent and check out some T-shirts and some petitions. There's lots of interesting things over there you might want to look at. Maybe pick up a T-shirt. They're $9 with the donation of food, or they're $10 without, and all the proceeds go to Hoosier Hills Food Bank. Down on the red stage right now is the Breedens who were here earlier. They're playing folk music. And over on the purple stage is the Windfall Dancers. That's right over there. And in the middle of the meadow is all campus paint. You can go over and paint anything you want to pretty much on the boards that they have set up. I think they're still set up. And right behind you is all kinds of food and vendors and things. And all the way down along the back of the meadow are different crafts and things that you might want to check out. There's still a few cars parked up on 7th Street. Please, if you're parked on 7th Street, please move your car before it's towed. And please stay off of the newly seeded grass area at the back of the meadow. Please use the steps and the sidewalks. At this time, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, especially IU Express, Buffalo's, and Bender Lumber. They're all Green Stage sponsors, and I'd like to thank them a lot for all their help and donations. Also, the stage sponsors are Bank One, Eberly Hardware, Bloomington Paint and Wallpaper, the Say No to Nancy Committee of Bloomington, and Beat Management and Direction. Special thanks goes to Rogers Music for letting us paint the mural on the side of their building, and also Hertz Penske for the truck that they let us use to get all the equipment here, Jenkins Painting, Harmony Productions with all their help in the sound, and thanks to Vic, wherever he is. Also, Steve Schneider for the Green Stage PA and Rick Randolph for the Red Stage PA. And also Dr. Lou Piero of the Student Activity Office and Dean Richard McCaig for making this all possible. The reason that this is happening today is because of WIUS Radio, which is 95.1 on the cable. They're the people that are selling the T-shirts and also working the petitions. They're at the booth there. If you want to learn more about the campus radio, stop by the booth. But I'd like to say that if you do listen to the radio station, the best way you can help us is by letting the administration here know that you do appreciate the station, and they will keep supporting us. Thanks. Coming up in a few minutes will be Aunt Gladys. And like I said, right now...
Somebody loan me a guitar.
Never went inside the gates of Eden.
The gorilla that's still.
Hey, Bill, what do you think of those tapes? Have you had a chance to listen to them?
Yeah, I still haven't listened to them very much. I'm very bad. I'll get them back to you soon. It's like I'm going to schedule time.
Meadows, like one here and people around. Someone be profound. Dave, come here.
They'll be profound.
Here, Dave.
Where's Dave?
No, that's probably just at the wrong stage.
They're way probably over there.
Bill, do you know any bad poetry?
I only know bad poetry.
I did all mine already.
I'm saving mine to be published.
For what?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll get a book deal soon. No, it's something to say.
Oh, damn that.
Damn, that is a poet.
Damn that is.
Bill's got the first step of this stuff you want to listen to.
Oh, no.
No, first up, he's got the master stuff.
Master's no, actually, I guess.
Oh my God, it's under the Pepsi can. Did a later vote for a drink.
Ed, what are you doing?
Use the mic.
Meat poetry!
Gather round and please welcome Ed and his meat poetry. Round of applause, please. I'm gonna use the mic and stand back here.
Testify, Ed! Yeah! Testify! Give us some soul, Ed!
Use the mic, Ed. We want all the volume.
All right!
We want more than all the volume.
We want more!
We want more. We want more, Ed. That's all.
No matter what you have, we want more.
Yeah! I don't know. Meat poetry!
The birth of meat poetry! To meatless poetry, we, the meat poets, say shit! The power of poetry must not be wasted as it has been by all the flowery nymphs of literary awards on non-visceral nonsense. To those sunflower poets we say, we will textually rend your intestines from your vegetable bodies. We will mash your tomatoes and transform the sauce into the living liquid of the animal kingdom. Blood! Yeah! The cockroaches shall triumph over the cockle bells. The snapping turtles will overcome the flowers and fruits. Let the superior staff of the phallus stand tall against the onslaught of the wooden rod. On this glorious, fleshy day, we the meat poets laud the lateral laceration. We the meat poets praise for the punctured pituitary. We the meat poets sing for the singed sinew and rhyme for the ripped rectum. Should our poetic fecal movement die, it shall die the honorable death of the twisting corpse, the bodily function, and not the stagnant wilt. Long live the expectorations of the meat poets!
Tell it like it was.
hot dogs. Hundreds and hundreds of hot dogs. Hills of hot dogs. Huge hills of hundreds of hot dogs. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog! Oh, phallic hot dog. Oh, soft hot dog. Let me bend you until you break in my hand. Oh, phallic hot dog. Oh, shiny hot dog. Let me coat you in oil to make you glint proudly in the sunlight in the windowsill of the kitchen. Oh, soft, shiny, phallic hot dog. Let me squeeze you in my naked hands until you become a semi-liquid meat oatmeal, drooping to the floor in leaps. Hot dog!
Sponsored by Bank One, Ed.
Can you identify it? Number 1, dieting when not overweight. Number 2, claiming to feel fat when in reality not overweight. Preoccupation with food, calories, nutrition, and cooking. Number 4, denial of hunger. Number 5, excessive exercising, being overly active. 6, frequent weighing. 7, strange food-related behavior. And 8, complaints of feeling bloated or nauseated when eating normal amounts of food. All the people in the center had strange food-related behavior. The lady in the first cubicle, the one they painted red, she would pull the strings out of her meat and tie the pieces together, forming a long flesh chain she would swallow the end of, making sure to leave a portion hang from her mouth so she could pull out its entire shiny length back out and feel the warmth of her stomach on the string of her lips that she would wait and swallow again, feeling the coldness of the room in her throat from the string. The green room held another habit. Its occupant, a small man with a twisted frame, spent hours forcing the same bowl of applesauce out his nose, in his mouth, out the nose, and he laughed when it ran down his chin. Eventually he had to stoop and stop because so much of the sauce had clung to parts of its circular pathway, and then he would amuse himself breathing so that the applesauce would bubble in his throat so that it sounded like he was snoring. The blue room contained a little boy with a big butt. His problem was his tendency to spread his food over the floor, so diligently cleaned of infection, spreading it with his entire body, sliding over the paste of his meal like a boy on a water slide. Then he let his tongue follow the same path, skimming over the smooth surface of the floor until he licked the ponderous platter clean. Made poetry! It's not art unless it has a t-shirt! The third man informed me we had no meat today. Turned my stereo down, I told him, only to get rid of him. We met soon after to discuss this problem, which weighed down so heavily on our esophagi as it did. The meat was gone. Apparently some peasant from the village stole it to fill his hat. None of the peasants have enough meat, and they're all dying from the cold. I saw a dead peasant, this child, this morning, and as I was walking to the steam shop, and his head was encrusted with snow, like a skull cake with icing. I like vanilla icing, but this skull cake would definitely be filled with strawberry jelly. So, we began to draw up our plans for the lynching. We couldn't lynch my servant Procloptos because he's the only servant without facial hair. His wife, maybe, who has a lovely, never-shaved mustache, would do. Guan suggests this little servant boy, one with a small third hand coming from a lump in his back. I protest. But Guan points out that this boy has even a beard. I see his wisdom immediately. We were about to insert the knitting needles into the boy's eye sockets when the daily paper, the Chronoptos cornifilius, arrived at the front door. To our great consternation, its front page showed a large photograph of a small, premature, well, it could have been dismature, baby with an entire body full of hair. literally overflowing with thick black strands. We all agreed that if we could acquire the main child, it would serve even better than Guan's boy slave after we dyed the little thing's hair a brighter color, of course. On the way to the city birth building, Guan stooped to grab a small speck of meat he saw on the sidewalk, but he promptly died from the elite policeman's bullet. Of course, his body will be cut into meat for the policeman's children, so Guan's death will not have been a complete waste. My lawyer informs me from the window that I've inherited 2 pounds of Guan's flesh according to his will, so the policeman's smallest child will probably have to starve. At least until another fool bends for the flesh scrap. Inspecting the hair baby at the birth building was a delight. We decided that it was perfect. The papers were arranged, and the mother would be awarded an ounce of the leftover baby beef, a generous portion by all means. When we arrived at my lynching table, however, the furry fetus had shed all of his lovely hair, so we fed it to the dog and sent an ounce of the dog's flank to the undeserving mother by courier. By this time, Guan's bearded boy had grown old and died, so we decided to sit and watch the meat stoopers out the window instead. Men shit. Men make many miles of miles of manure. Mad manure in the sewer. A banquet for the cockroaches. Horde of roaches now approaches the latest link of logs. The logs in the bogs are the bottom of the pipes. The log tunnel cockroach funnel receives from ceramic bowls. The bowls have holes. So do the men, and so the feast of bugs travels from one manhole to another. And to continue the fecal theme we've established at this point, a pair of poems. A pair of poopy poems. First one, Poopy Loop. Poop the loop and loop the poop. Pop the poop and poop the pop. Bellinda ate a ring and pooped the loop. Joey and Glee had a long turn and looped the poop. It was full of air and he popped the poop. She drank Coke while sick and pooped the pop. Now for number 2, which is Loopy Poop. Reagan's asshole looms, taking up the whole television screen. The whole thing is his hole. He farts, the lens temporarily blurs as the camera squints in the smoke of the president's toot, laden and besprinkled with microscopic odoriferous particles. Yeah! Now this poem is dedicated to a dead species of rodentia that I knew personally. His name is George, and this poem is called Gerbils Galore. George the Gerbil woke up to a bright new morning. He chewed pensively on a scrap of abandoned toilet paper tube. But then again, he was, technically speaking, a meat tube himself! A meat tube with gerbil juice for lube. When he shuddered, the juice dragged and jiggled, collected and drooping off his well-hidden ribs, only seen when his name changed abruptly to fucking roadkill. A few spare ribs stood erect with specks of bloody barbecue sauce. But he was only daydreaming. No big deal. He imagined his master wearing black in mourning. He gleefully imagined the attention and tears he would get. He saw his master weeping over a plate of unfinished spare ribs. He fell asleep in a large bowl formed by the interior of a furry cap. But then again, he's only technically a furry cap on a frail skeletal cage! Easily liquefied in the garbage disposal. Liquefied. Lick with fried. Lick with fried gerbil. Fried gerbil. 5 gerbil. 5 gerbils in a row. Happy, happy gerbils. Which one is George? I was walking through the alleys, and the shadow of dead rats danced from the burning match on the cement, extinguished by George Happy-Go-Lucky Piddle. George was peeing off the 3rd-story fire escape, watching the pee stretch down like a yellow glass string, breaking into a million glass beads, soaking into the ashes of a cigarette. he imagined the funeral. More weeping as the priest intoned ashes to ashes over the half-square-foot coffin. He died this time while driving with 4 gerbil friends into a miniature Corvette. A horrible death resulting from a head-on collision with a dog. It was impossible to separate the dog's hair from the gerbils. 5 caskets in a row, and Georgia smelled like a dog. I want you to all go home remembering that each and every one of you is a bodily function. We're all one giant bodily function, okay? The universe is a bodily, remember that, okay? Take that home. Tell your mom. Van Gogh should go in a van. We say to Van Gogh, your only good piece of art was a piece of your ear. For we shall never eat a thing as nice as a piece of meat. To chew and lick and spit, this is the essence of life's extended and greasy fart. We wish to rip your starry night into pieces of rough blue toilet paper. Your true poetic legacy are the calligraphic trails left by the worms which chew your rotting testicles! And now this is a poem constructed on the idea if Hugo Ball were a meat poet. Carcass vein, gross icky, fart, hobble, harem, icky, gory men, he goes, blecky, wrestling, huyu, holicky, holata, a lot of dung, blecky, dung, blecky, dung, pussy, fat attack, ooh, 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 stump of woolly, what's a odobo, hey data, gorim, izeki, soon butter, wooloo-poo, supoo-poo, ulu, supoo-poo, Toomba, brown hoof, kiss-a-gummy, brown hoof. Meat is a warm puppy. A warm puppy which has been lying out on the asphalt of the supermarket. Stationary and steaming, attracting flies. Spots of hot ketchup in place of eyes. In a while, he'll be as hard and stiff as the teething toys it used to play with. Occasionally, bored boys poking him with sticks. They leave behind their sticks, and the next boy, seeing the sticks lying there, gets the same idea. One of them pries the puppy's mouth open, but sees none of the anticipated vomitus. Instead, the puppy's mouth is dry inside. Like a taxidermist's unused marital aid. What a pity. Oopsie, Grandma drove over the pitiful puppy, popping his puppy pooper. She gets her pooper scooper to recoup the puppy's poop. What pep? But puffing pappins, po pal. That's the height of alliteration, thank you. Until little Twisted Gregory arrives late at night with his carpentry tools. Soon our precious puppy has stumps for legs. Silly stumpy puppy. But now the stumpy puppy is stumpy and lumpy. But he can't be grumpy, just stumpy. Now a trail of ants leads into his nose and out his tail too. Good thing he's dead, or it would itch. finally, I'd like to end this with a bit of philosophy. Aristotle's teleology and psychoanalysis. What Freud enjoyed was to get annoyed. Annoyed at the Lloyd. He would say, "Dear Lloyd, I'm annoyed." Then he would stomp around in his office until his ankle was crushed. It would bleed a lot, and then he would lie relaxed to the sound of the raincoat dripping. The fire of the unconscious within the raincoat would melt that yellow rubber until anyone entering his study would be glued in place. Then we would ask him why they always had to stay so long and take up all his time. Once he got shot, but not live. It was just a pot shot he got. Then great green rays of temper shot out of his temples and seared glowing purple lines into the walls when he moved his head, and they smelled like rotting fish and tang powder. They made his nose burn like sniffing bubblicious. But that didn't stop him. He began shooting his toes with a staple gun. He would staple pictures of famous movie stars to his flesh, hairs and forms connected to his knee bone, which is connected to his leg bone, which is connected to the refuse head of the universe, a large smelly spot in the center of the galaxy where God once wiped his finger after picking his nose. The tendrils of heavenly mucus spread across the cosmos, and when they dried, formed the planets. Earth was from a sinus infection. Sublime flatulence supply our atmosphere, and at this point, Freud went to sleep, dreaming of prophylactic coffins lined with teeth. Meet poetry! Chant with me to end the Poetry Festival. Meet poetry! Meat is good! 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 Meat is good!
I almost didn't get here in time.
Did you see most of it?
No, I only got here for the last,
He laid it out. He laid it on the line.
Becoming a local legend.
What do you mean?
Look at
What?
it. Surrounded by his fans. His psycho fans.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Simon. Like Jesus.
You're a star, man.
Yep.
First autograph.
Well, they take it, right?
Yeah. Let's have an audio autograph.
Audio what? Autograph. No, I'm a nylon is.
Good job, Ed.
We believe in artificial fabrics. Hey, do things.
That's very good, Eddie. Now go on. Excuse me, let me through. Press.
Uh-oh.
We signed this release form, Mr. Driver.
Yep.
So I can show this on Channel 3.
God, this is going to be a deathly show with the... It's going to be a death dealing show from hell with the...
Show from hell.
The show from hell, Belgian poets and Ed.
That's the date right there. All right.
Thank you, Adam.
Gonna copy that?
President of the university just walked by.
You want to copy?
No. Fan. He is? Has a little doggy birthday.
Yes. Would they probably fit on a 90 minute? Yeah. Let's see.
Going back to time.
No, I'm finished there.
I got copies of the library contact lists. Just be back and forth. Oh, yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Steve. No, not Steve. There are too many Steves.
We're gonna do a duo.
Yeah, I think you should
Half an hour ago.
That looks so funny when you and Matt were up there. Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't see it. That was great.
So we tried to get the jumps during Whale Shark, but we were nowhere close. Well, see, the thing is Matt has to worry about playing, so when he jumps, he only goes like that. Up there going.
Yeah, they're sort of realize they don't have the faintest idea where to park. Way off of the building like that. Well, yeah, I drove around for so long. It's really packed. Yeah, all I have to do is walk up the street until I come there.